Hi there guys, it's Robert, an ambassador for Christ, and as you know where I go, the kingdom goes. Remember, as usual, eat the fish about the bones. For some things you may agree with and some things you may not. Let's share something quite interesting, deep. You need to understand this. Your mind, okay? The way you think, all right? You need to understand that in this end days where we're living, the enemy is going to consistently attack your mind and attack the way you think, because the devil knows that if he can get in your head and mold the way you think, then he can mold your destruction in the earth, okay? One of the things that I've learned as a believer, and this is going to help you out, okay? The devil or demons, they're highly intelligent beings. Demons have been around for the past, 5,000 years. Demons have been on the earth for 5,000 years. Fallen angels and Satan, they've been around before that. They've been here before humans was even created. The reason why I'm saying this is that Satan, fallen angels, demons, they have studied mankind for over 5,000 years, and they know how you tick. They know how mankind thinks. They know how to get into our heads. They know how to manipulate us, manipulate our thoughts, manipulate our life, manipulate how we speak. They know how to lead us into craziness. They know the right words to say. They know how to set up crazy situations. They know how to warp our perception of God and warp our perception of the things of God. They know how to do it. Why? Because they've been studying mankind, saved and unsaved, for thousands of years. Now, one of the attacks that the enemy does, like I said, is your mind. He speaks to you in your mind. This is very, very important. Demons speak to you in your own voice. Did you know that? Let me say it again. Demons speak to you in your own voice. So when a demon is speaking to you, it's like you're speaking to yourself. But no, it's not. A demon is speaking to you in your own voice. And this is what's very important, is that there are many voices in the world, and you need to be able to differentiate between the different voices. You have your own voice. You have the voice of God. You have the voice of angels. You have the voice of the world. You have the voice of your flesh. You have the voice of demons. You have the voice of Satan. You have the voice of fallen angels. And they all speak to you in your own voice. God, he speaks to you a bit more uniquely. God speaks to you in a very special way, to tell you the truth. But most of the other ones, they speak to you in your own voice, especially demons and fallen angels. Because the reason why they speak to you in your own voice is to confuse you, to make you think that that thought comes or originated with you. Have you ever been on the bus or been at a train station or been in a place where it's public and a thought comes into your mind? I wonder what would happen if you had a knife and you stabbed that person over there? Or what would happen if you just went up to that person and punched them in the face, just punched them in the face? Like, this off-key, random thought comes into your mind. See, what you need to understand is that that's not you. That's not how you think. That's how demons talk. And demons have placed that thought into your mind or into the minds of people. That's what demons do. And what happens is that people think that that is actually them that's thinking that. They think that thought originated with them. They didn't. It originated from a demon. So whenever you have those negative thoughts, those strange off-key random thoughts that if you act on them, it leads to destruction and devastation, that's evidence to you that there's a demon standing right beside you speaking to you. Because what happens is, for the whole of that day, you could be thinking normal thoughts, going about your normal day, and all of a sudden, an evil thought comes into your mind, a thought of wickedness, a thought of evilness, and you think, wow, where did that thought come from? It's a demon. That's evidence that there's a demon standing right beside you, speaking to you and putting those thoughts into your mind. Now, this is where it gets really interesting, is that a demon will put an evil thought in your mind and then accuse you of that evil thought. Demons will put an evil image in your mind and then condemn you over that image and say, oh, you thought that, oh, you're thinking that in your mind, you're evil, you're wicked, God hates you, God's not going to forgive you because you had that thought, because you're thinking that way, God hates you, God's not going to forgive you. No, the demon that's ministering to you placed that thought in your head and you thought it was you. No, it's not. That's how demons play their tricks. They put evil thoughts in your mind and then they accuse you of those evil thoughts. Now, in these end days, this is what's happening. In the world, it speaks about how in the world today, a lot of people are suffering with mental health issues. The reason why people are suffering with mental health issues is because of the ministry of demons. The ministry of demons. Demons are ministering to people in the earth on an unprecedented rate. It's crazy. They're speaking to people. How? Because people's lifestyles has allowed evil spirits to invade people's lives on an individual levels by what people see, by what people say, by what people listen to. It's enabled doors to be opened for demons to attack people in their mind. For people are on a lot of drugs nowadays, drugs for everything, and people are taking all these different types of drugs to deal with certain ways of mental health or to deal with their mental health issues. And what's actually happening is that it's opening doors for more demons to actually speak to those people and to bring more devastation. So what we need to do is that identify and understand that demons speak to you in your own voice, and they will try to condemn you for the thoughts they put in your mind. Why? Because they're trying to manipulate the way you think. They're trying to manipulate your actions. Because what you need to understand, okay, is that demons, they want to hijack your body. They want to hijack the body of humans so that they can start to manifest their will in the physical realm. That's what they want to do. Demons want to totally possess the mind of humans so that they can carry out their evil desires in the world. When people are there shooting, stabbing, killing, robbing, lying, conning, conning is like scamming people. What's happened? Well, those people are being ministered to or overtaken by the demonic. How? Because demons have manipulated their people's thought processes, and now demons can start to hide in people's minds and start to move in those people's lives and compel them to do evil. You must have seen, you got these things, crazy things happening in schools where someone goes into a school and does all sorts of craziness. And what happened? Well, that person was manipulated by evil spirits over a period of time. Then they got hijacked by an evil spirit, and now an evil spirit is using that person to commit evil and wickedness. That's how it works. And that's the reason why today you're seeing mass demonic possession. Why? Because the culture, westernized culture definitely is conducive to is it the word conducive? Conducive for demons, or it's the correct. Our culture is the correct culture that allows demons to move in and out of people's lives unhindered and unchecked by the lifestyle of the West, most definitely. So what we need to do is understand that demons speak to you in your own voice, and they're going to try to manipulate you to do evil. This is the reason why we have to have godly thoughts. We have to be in the word. Our mind has to be fixed on the things of God so that demons can't manipulate us to do evil, to do wicked. So let me leave it there. There's a lot more of a teaching on that, but that's like a what's the word called? That is like a part one or a foundational teaching. And I may speak about these things on a deeper level in other videos. But I hope it helps you guys out. It's Robert, an ambassador for Christ. I shall see you guys on the next video. Have a great rest of the day.